How's it going, guys? Frosty here, and today I'm joined by the OG squad man himself, GeekyN8, and we're playing some Battle Royale. Say hi, Geeky.
Hello!
Okay, so like I said, we're getting into some Realm Royale, which I personally prefer above Fortnite, to be quite honest. Not only is it cross-platform like Fortnite, but your account can be switched in between different consoles without losing any progress, which Fortnite does not support. Is that right, Mr. Geeky?
That is correct, yes. So with this wonderful game, you can be playing on the PC, then hop over to carry on your Xbox or Switch, and then flip back. So this basically means, especially for me, that I could go and carry on playing this down in the local Starbucks and carry on that way.
And that sounds just like utter convenience, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely. I say Starbucks, but the reality is I'll be down the road instead.
We in South Africa be like, what is Starbucks? What is anything? Oh, right behind you, here on the balcony. Right over here. Hold on, looking wave. Over here.
Ah, there you are. What on earth is going on here? This is interesting.
Oh, this is one of the awesome skins for the assassin that I would love to have. They call it the Chained One. I just absolutely love it. The thing that bothers me about this game, the assassin does not sound assassin-y at all. He's too energetic and stuff. Shouldn't assassins be like focused and mysterious and shit like that?
That would be my assumption. You should be sneaky, right?
And
oh, superhero landed. And
oh, cool.
The game's just closed. What the hell?
Wait, what?
Have fun. I just died. My game quit.
What the fuck? Technical difficulties.
I mean, it's technically still beta on the Switch, even though they had their like limited run, pay 30 quid to play for the last 4 months.
Oh.
So I would have assumed
Let's see.
big books like that.
Alright, so while Geeky is having his technical difficulties, hold on, let me just take care of this dude. Haha. Good. Good chicken, bitch. Alright, I am very low on health now. Alright, so the objective of this game, like Fortnite, is to survive. But the most important part of this Realm Royale is that you need to gain shards down there to forge your legendary weapons, the weapons that your character specializes in. Everything that you pick up is just basically a filler. Oh shit. Okay, now I just need to survive for my chance to get revived. Can I just say I love this sound of the chicken form running.
Something I sadly cannot hear right now, but I bet it's awesome.
Oh shit, I'm like at 48 HP. I need to get the heck out of here. I bamboozled the one enemy. He thought I threw a grenade at him, but in reality I just threw a sensor drone. Potion chest. Oh yes. Oh my god.
Restoring some health.
Yeah, I thought I was screwed. But my screen is still very red. So that helped that I teleported into a bloody wall.
Oh dear. That is not a place to teleport.
Assault rifle. This is way better than the burst rifle. Thank you kindly, mister. In any shooter game, just so by the way, I hate burst rifles. I I do not have enough shards to make a potion, and somebody is... Okay, Forge, I'd appreciate it if you craft quicker, because I'm hearing footsteps, and it ain't mine. While we are looking for people to fight, another thing about this game, every class, like the Assassin and the Warrior and the Mage and the Hunter, each have their own initial movement ability. The Assassin is Blink, which basically teleports him, like I failed earlier in. The Warrior has the Leap of Glory, or Heroic Leap, there we go, sorry, my bad. The Mage has an ability called Soar, which basically says in the name she flies through the air, and the Hunter is Dodge. So it's a good attempt at, well, not really attempt, it's a good thought on individuality of each character.
I agree. I quite like the idea of being able to dodge around attacks.
I like the Assassin's Blink. It's like the people see you at one point and then the next moment they're like, hey, wait, where is he? I found Loot Goblin. Okay, if you find a Loot Goblin, just a tip to players who don't know the game, if you find a Loot Goblin, kill him as quick as possible because he carries some legit loot.
I guess he works a bit like the Loot Goblin in Diablo.
Yeah, something like that. It's almost guaranteed legendary weapons if you kill this Loot Goblin. Like... Oh, fuck yeah. I just got a freaking legendary minigun, dude. Another thing that I appreciate about this game, I have to say, and Geeky, you can tell me if you agree with me or not, is the fact that each class has their own specialized weapon, and if you carry the specialized weapon as said class, you get a small damage boost due to that.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty way of encouraging you to try and get.
Yeah. Like for instance, the Assassin gets a damage boost with the Sniper Rifle, the Shredder, and another weapon. I can't really remember which one it is. Oh, also, the people who made Paladins are the creators of this game as well.
Paladin, awesome.
Paladin is pretty good. I like this game. I do way better at it than Fortnite. Oh, and you don't get falling damage in this game as well, which is very similar to Apex, which I will not be able to do an episode of very soon because I am currently having Origin issues.
Overly typical with Origin.
Yeah, I tried reinstalling the app and everything. Shit. No, I can't go down like this. No! Fuck! Your team has placed number 9. That is a good first game.
Oh, that's good. For the fact that I wasn't there, so you soloed it.
My fiance, my other half, has played this game one time. I think it was on the weekend, and she actually took the sneaky option and... Okay, let me just see, where is Mr. GeekyN8? There we go. She actually took the sneaky approach and she came in 5th place with no eliminations. And I'm looking at this like, I'm getting like in 7th or 8th place or 9th place with 8 or 9 eliminations per solo game, and I mean, what the actual hell?
Okay, so nothing has actually cropped up.
There we go. You found me.
Hey.
Hoi vey. Actually, on the topic that I spoke of earlier, that this game is made by the creators of Paladin, one of my friends and I were playing the mobile version of PUBG, and we were actually talking about paladins, and this friend of mine is a a homosexual.
Okay.
I don't want to use the term gay because it just sounds rude when I say it like that. But he was like, hey, did you know Fernando is a homosexual? And I'm like, I did not, but I don't mind because he's sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I can see it.
Another funny part that I had with that friend, he told me that he told his other half about me, and he's like, oh, who is this guy? Is he gay? And I'm looking at this like, wow. And
Enjoyable.
I told him that he was like, tell your other half I am very flattered. Just the unfortunate is that I am a heterosexual. Whee! I'm free, free falling.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Did your game crash again?
The game says no. Right. Well, you have fun in another match.
Great.
Let's go.
Another match of solo. May I suggest restarting your Switch by any chance?
That is my plan. Failing that, install the game.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Game.
What the hell?
Do you have cats?
No.
Get clucked.
Oh, it was my mouse's it was my my computer mouse's wire that knocked off a little pot that was on my desk. And now said pot has rolled off. There we go. Right, while we're waiting for the forge, another few nifty things about the assassin that I'm playing with is he's got quicker cooldowns with blink, or I can't remember what the other ability is, by 35%. His grenade, any grenade or drone abilities has a 50% cooldown, whereas other people would have the normal cooldowns. So, like I said, it's the nice thing about the individuality of characters, and ooh, I will take that over the
Can't wait to
pistol.
put this to good use.
And yeah, like I said earlier in the video, every character has their own unique set of abilities and passives and stuff like that, which helps people to understand, or not really understand, adapt to what type of role they want to play.
Alright, so I hopped onto Reddit to see what they say about said issue.
Yes.
And they've been having this as on a problem since February.
So
They seem to patch fix it back in March, and then a couple of weeks ago they seemed the bug.
strange.
Yeah.
So they've been sitting
We
with
should
this
test
since
The fog sets
February,
in.
and we are in July, almost August, might I add.
Yeah, so it seems they fixed it for a month and then fixed it.
Just gotta play it smart.
Next
No.
patch.
In all honesty, that almost sounds like Ubisoft service.
It just sounds like dev cycle. The amount of times where I've ended up coming across this after.
I feel personally, some Ubisoft branches do hiring their employees by like asking the candidates like, do you know anything about server hosting? And the candidate would be like, what is server hosting? Ubisoft be like, welcome to the company. Okay, I'm gonna reroll this legendary. Ah, there we go. Because I have had no luck of looting a legendary. But I have actually killed a loot goblin and looted a legendary, so I do not know why the fuck that does not count. The
Okay,
unfortunate
right.
thing about Switch versus PC is with the Switch you can't really download like a missing texture file or something and just paste it in your file somewhere or anything like that. It's just like, I'm sorry, we got a bug. You're just gonna have to sit and deal with it until we can fix it.
No, Hi-Rez actually have been pretty smart with this. So they have a page you can go to post your bugs. So although they can't actually pull a proper report back, you can at least detail what. So they the best.
That is actually pretty clever. I love how some of my, how it says some of my friends play Realm Royale, and when I go into Realm Royale to invite a player, it says so many of my friends are in lobby that actually are not playing the game at the moment. I love how my beeps for the invites are like instantaneously when you send the invites. Like my piece is like, ooh, someone with a Switch. Let's join them. Let's be friends. And then the Switch is just like, not on my watch, motherfucker.
It's certainly how it's acting at the moment. just crazy. It's like bloody work. All my other games seem to work fine.
Yeah. But at least it's not like Sony's level, where they like kind of refusing to play with with Xbox players and PC players at the same time.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're just
Like
blocking.
Microsoft has like dropped the ball in Sony's court, and for what? It's like they just like, okay, I'm gonna kick the ball back to your court. Screw you guys.
Yeah, Nintendo have done the same as well. They've already made it clear to Sony that they don't mind. I still can't get over the fact that Nintendo has pretty much just given up on censoring games and all their other previous behaviors. So we're now getting games that are censored on the PlayStation, which are not censored on the Switch, and I just can't get over that.
The Nintendo I know back in the day had Super Mario Brothers, where there was no blood and shit, and now suddenly Switch is just like, you know what? Fuck this.
Here's a pinball game where all the anime girls are made to look like animals in skimpy clothes. Have fun.
You just see you just see some of those weaves behind the Switches like.
I mean,
oh shit! I got some on my Switch.
My friend Kyle, he has that game, and then he showed me that in addition to you playing the pinball game, the side game to it is you get costumes for all of the characters, and then you get the enjoyment of being able to put them into various poses in the room setting, just create various images.
It just sounds like
okay.
It just sounds like pervert's paradise. If like okay, weebish pervert paradise.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like to me. I was just like, yeah, okay, this you can clearly tell was made in Japan. There's no
also
doubting
I'm
it
just gonna,
1 minute.
I'm just gonna lay this down there. I'm gonna be honest with you and the audience. I am a weeb myself. My favorite anime of all time is My Hero Academia, although I have not watched further in season 2, because I am patiently waiting on season 4 airing on October month from what I heard. So I can like binge watch everything from season 2 to season 4.
That's a good plan. I am a massive anime lover myself. I don't know where we're going. I just jumped.
Sure, let's go. Let's try to go outpost. I marked it. Can't miss it.
Oh,
Actually,
shoot, that's very fun.
where are you? Oh shit. Oh come on, really? The game is like, hey, you know what? Fuck you. You're gonna play with the burst rifle and love it.
Oh, you're not in the town.
Oh shit, you're like in a different town than I am.
Oh, I can see you come back. You're running away from.
Yeah, you're in a town adjacent from me. I'm just gonna loot up here a bit, some potions and shit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
my way to you there. Here comes Frosty. riding on his trusty steed, armed with nothing but a burst rifle, which sucks complete donkey dick. There you are.
There you are.
Yay!
Howdy.
Friend! Oh, is that a pistol?
Yeah, and dodge
Nah, I got blink. I like my blink.
takes it. It's a shot.
And SMG, still better than a burst rifle, even though the burst rifle does more damage. I don't like the burst rifle. Period.
This town is empty. We just got like.
Oh, the town that I landed in adjacent to us. Whoa, that doesn't sound empty.
Nope.
I'm coming, Geeky.
No! 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 I've been chickened!
Run, Geeky.
Ah! Ah, no!
No problem.
Ah, I died! I died! Avenge me, Frosty!
Okay, I chickened them both. This one I need to take out
Nice.
first.
Right. Well, I've got disappointing news. I need to go and pick up the wife from the train station.
Oh. Oh man.
The convenience is nothing beyond amazing.
Well, I just
Oh,
died
no.
anyway. Well then, safe travels, Geeky, and thank you for joining me on this episode.
Thank you for having me after all those technical, interesting moments.
Luckily, we still had a lovely chat amongst each other.
Indeed, and to anybody who's playing it on the Switch getting these issues, it turns out a hard restart of the Switch fixes the problem.
Exactly what I was predicting. It's just basically IT in a nutshell. When in doubt, restart.
Could you turn it off and on again?
I just love how that is like South Africa's go-to solution. Like, hello IT, have you tried restarting it? Turning it off and on again?
As a programmer and tech lead, yeah, the surprising amount of times that works is concerning to no end. And worse than that, it doesn't really give you an answer as to why the hell it worked. It's just well, it worked, so good.
That was a little bit of fun with Geeky. Before I log off on this episode, I'm going to go through the different classes and everything with you guys, and their specialties. So your warrior, which basically has mostly support perks, is he's like basically your tank. Where abilities and stuff are concerned. He has like healing shouts and shielding shouts and all different types of maneuvers like that. And then he has he deals more damage with throwing axes and swords and heavy hammers, like it says there. That is like his specialty weapon. Then we are moving on to the hunter. She is more of the bow type of person, and her specialty abilities are flare, proximity trap, and blast arrow. And as it says here on this ability, that it has a 50% reduced cooldown, like I mentioned earlier in the video. This is probably the best perk that the hunter has, in my opinion. And the hunter is more specialized in crossbows, longbows, and obelisks. As it says, hunter. Then we move on to my favorite, the assassin. For obvious reason that, not because of the grenades and the drones that has 50% cooldown, but of his arsenal. He does more damage with heirloom rifles, shredders, which is the burst fire pistol that I like, and sniper rifles. Although I'm not good with sniper rifles, I do enjoy playing with sniper rifles because I like to pick off my targets from a distance. And And here's what I was referring to with the starter movement speed, starter movement ability cooldowns. So with the assassin it's blink and hidden. With the warrior it's heroic leap and I think retreat or something like that. No, but you get the idea. I'd say rather get the game yourself and see it for yourself to actually appreciate and enjoy it. And as you can see here, with every character you have a mastery that you can unlock. At the moment, my character is on mastery 4, which made me unlock the Forge smokescreen. Your first Forge ability is guaranteed to be a smokescreen. So as you move along, you unlock all these useful perks that could either make or break your game. Alright, last but not least, we move over to Le Mage. Alright, so the Mage has 2 special abilities. She's way more of a support than the Warrior. The Warrior is more of a shielding support type of guy, but the Mage can actually specializes in healing station planting and building up an ice block wall that like basically works as a wall of cover, if I don't have it mistaken. I haven't really played much with the mage, so I didn't really get to understand her abilities and such. And her arsenal is just basically staves, as all mages are. There are 4 different types of elements in, no, 3 different types of elements in these weapons that the mage has: stone staves, frost staves, and bolt staves, which is basically normal damage, frost damage, and lightning damage. Anywho, that is the 4 different characters, and each one having their own individual perks, which I find super awesome. And that leaves me to leaving the episode here. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, click on like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But for now, stay frosty. Ciao.